Some women experience deep pressure during labor, while others call it pain. But have you ever wondered what causes labor pain? Hey my awesome friends, it's Anissa and I want to talk about the physiology behind giving birth and why fear causes pain during labor. So let's talk about how labor pain actually comes from the stress that's put on the body. So more fear causes more stress, which then equals more pain. So you could just say, hey, you know what? Don't be scared. Don't stress out. You'll be okay. You'll have no pain if you just relax during birth. You know, as the body is stretching and pulling and just making a canal for a baby's head to go through. In all honesty, the traditional way of giving birth that you see in movies and that people talk about actually causes more stress and thus more pain when it comes to labor. Where does a labor pain come from? The uterus is a strong muscle that expands to the growing baby. When it's time, the body will produce oxytocin. This is a happy hormone that will actually cause the uterus to contract, putting pressure on that baby to push it down onto the cervix. I'm going to use this balloon analogy. Here's your uterus, this balloon, we blow it up, and then as you're having labor, you're having these contractions, the space inside the balloon is slowly decreasing. Thus, the baby is putting pressure on that cervix. So the pain or pressure that you feel is actually from the uterus contracting and also from the pressure that the baby's head is going on that cervix while it's slowly expanding and opening. For all of this to happen, there needs to be a lot of blood funneled to that area because the uterus and the cervix is a muscle. It needs a lot of oxygen. So just imagine this as being a really big workout for the uterus and your cervix. You may not know this, but the cervix is a sphincter, really similar to your anus. Just keep that in mind, okay? When your muscles down there, your cervix, are relaxed, it's able to open up and dilate to expand and let the baby go through. When your body is relaxed, there's a lot of blood going to your uterus and your cervix to help with this dilation. So the feeling that you have is actually pressure and not pain. When you feel fear, you get tensed up. All the sphincters in your body get tensed up. They close up. Remember, the cervix is a sphincter, just like your anus. So you're literally in fight and flight mode. You're not relaxed enough to take a poop. You're not going to be relaxed enough to give birth to a baby. In fight and flight mode, your body simply shifts the blood over to your arms, legs, and lungs. And so this is the time where, you're ready to take off and run away. This simple shift in blood is actually what causes labor to be more painful. The blood is not going to the cervix, which then causes it to close up, even though the baby's head is still putting pressure on that cervix. And this is where the pain comes from. Labor becomes more painful, so the cervix actually wants to close up even more, causing more labor pain. Then it gets even better because then women are directed to push against this pain, which then causes more pain, and then you're pushing against this cervix that doesn't want to dilate, which then means that you get tearing, which then causes more pain because that's muscle tearing apart. Now, when you don't have that fear, when you are relaxed, when you can allocate all that oxygen, all that blood over to your uterus, over to your cervix, you can get your cervix to relax. Remember, cervix is like an anus. You need it to relax. And then when it's relaxed, it can dilate properly, thus getting that baby to push out smoothly without pain. The woman will have pressure, but it won't be painful. Pushing the baby out. Everything that we are taught in movies, in stories, just literally makes it worse when it comes to giving birth. I hate it. I hate it. And so that's why I come on here and I want to tell you, all my awesome friends, where the pain is coming from so you can better understand it. Because once you understand where the pain is coming from, you can move on to understand how to manage it. Let's recap all this. Labor is a muscle at work. It's your uterus and your cervix at work. Those muscles are going through a workout and they need a lot of oxygen for this. The cervix is a sphincter that literally needs to relax to dilate. So fear equals tension equals less oxygen, thus equals pain. Now share this video with somebody who is pregnant or planning to have a baby because everyone deserves a better birth. My name is Anissa and thank you so much for watching the Kacang Family YouTube channel. Now watch this video next so you can hear my 10 tips on how to have a natural birth. Please consider subscribing to show your support for my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!